Hi, my name is Sebastian van der Schlier from SocialAnxietySolutions.com. I'm a personal coach specialized in helping people overcome social anxiety. I have been doing so since 2009, and I am currently the host of a podcast show where I interview psychologists, healers, coaches, and psychotherapists on their best social anxiety solutions. You can find more in the description box under this video. So today I'm answering a question that was sent to me over email. It's a bit of a long question, but it's quite interesting. So I'm going to read it right now. All right. Hey there, Sebastian. Hope you're well. So I've been going through the social confidence system for a while now, and my anxiety is gradually getting better, which is good. But I'm still quite anxious around people. I want to tell you about a strange experience I had lately. 2 weeks ago, I went on a holiday for a week with a friend to another part of the country. For the whole week I was on a holiday, and I was completely anxiety-free. Can't believe it. I had no negative thoughts. I was looking forward to everything. I was having conversations with strangers without getting anxious at all. It was brilliant. I loved every minute of it. I came home 1 week ago, and ever since I got back from my travels, I've been my usual anxious self. I've been thinking negatively every day, and I get anxious when I'm around people. I don't understand why I was anxiety-free for the time I was on a holiday. Can you make sense of this? I have a couple ideas why I was anxiety-free during the holiday. Just guessing though. On holiday, I was with a friend who I'm very attracted to. I have strong feelings for her, and when we are together, I feel very positive and upbeat. I think this contributed to why I was anxiety-free for a week. Too bad she lives in another part of the country and I can't spend more time with her. I miss her a lot. Also, maybe it was because I was in a different area to where I live. Could the region I live in have more anxiety triggers? Love to hear what you think, Seb. Thanks. Jack. All right, Jack, thanks for your question. Very interesting. Don't hear that often. You're around someone that you're very attracted to, and when you're around her, you're very positive and upbeat. Well, that's quite interesting. That that you feel that way around her. That may have to do with it. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I don't know. You might feel better about yourself in her presence. You might feel that she accepts you, that she likes you, that she appreciates you, and that actually gives you confidence, and you feel safe to be yourself around her, and as a result there's no anxiety. And when you're together with her in this other area, and you feel that she accepts you, and you're with her, when you're talking to strangers, you feel that acceptance coming from her, that might make you feel safe, and as a result there's no anxiety. That could be the case. That was definitely not the case for me. For me, it was more like when I was with a girl, or there was a girl around, I was actually more anxious. This has been something that's been quite challenging for me to overcome, actually. In fact, a couple of years ago, my last, serious girlfriend, if you want to call it serious, I don't like that term, serious girlfriend. Anyway, my last serious girlfriend, one of the problems I had was actually being officially boyfriend and girlfriend and meeting people. And when I told my friend about that, he says, oh, that's actually what gives me confidence, being in a relationship and being with a girlfriend. So you might be more like my friend than like me. So that could be something beneficial, or that could be what's been going on for you. However, it's still an outside-in approach, right? So she gives you acceptance and approval, and as a result, you feel good about yourself, and it doesn't come from the inside. You want it to come from the inside. So, keep doing the work, you're progressing, your anxiety is decreasing, you're feeling better about yourself, so keep going, keep moving forward. Then as to the second guess as to what you thought may be going on, that you're in a different place and there might be less triggers, yeah, definitely. I think that's very valid. Now, I've moved to many different places. I lived in South Africa. I'm living in the Philippines currently. Have lived in a bunch of other countries as well. And my first ever going to a different place I traveled to Thailand backpacking when I was, I don't know, 19, 20, something like that. Get out of my comfort zone, force myself to face my fears. And I was very anxious there. However, not it was different than it was at home. And when I moved to South Africa when I was 22 or 23 for a year and a half, when I got there, one of the benefits that I had that I felt like, hey, nobody knows me here. This is fantastic. Nobody knows how much of a loser I actually am. So it's kind of like a fresh start, and it helped me. I got a girlfriend. I wouldn't say that I had very close friendships, but I had some friends that we hung out with, and it was a good time. And then when I came back from South Africa back to the Netherlands, boom, I fell back exactly like you described, with all the people triggering you and so on and so forth. And that's because you have a certain idea of how you believe other people see you. And that's something that you can start shifting and changing around. And maybe you're not at that point of the social confidence system yet, but I believe it's self-acceptance step 8. The beliefs that you have about what other people think of you. You can simply tap on that, release it, and then move past that. And you start to free yourself up so that you become confident from the inside, so that you accept yourself. Now it's an inside thing. Now it's not dependent on some girl liking you and you feeling safe. No, it's actually you liking and accepting you, regardless of what your old friends think of you. So that's where real power and true social confidence comes from. So a great question. Thank you very much, and hope this helped you. Now, if you have a question and you're watching this, feel free to send it to me. You can send it to socialanxietysolutions.com/contact, and I'll get that in my inbox. And if it's a good question, which it likely is, I'll answer it on video. So thank you. So this week I have an interesting podcast. Actually, it's not an interview, but it's me on the podcast where I help you reshift your focus away from social anxiety and obsessing over overcoming it to actually moving towards social confidence. And I guide you through some tapping to help you shift that perspective, feel more empowered, and get to that place where you believe you can and you will overcome your social anxiety. And last week's episode was also just me, and there I guided you through a general tapping exercise about releasing your social anxiety, moving into social confidence for this year, 2016. So check those out. Next week I'll be interviewing people again, and many more episodes with amazing healers, empowerers, psychotherapists, psychologists on a wide variety of topics: how to overcome shame, how to be comfortable with sex and sexuality, self-acceptance, the key to social confidence, how to make friends and be comfortable, 10 hacks to release social anxiety, you name it, a bunch of great stuff. So you can check out the podcast by clicking on the link below this video, and it's socialanxietysolutions.com/podcast. Now I'm releasing a video each week. I'm not gonna say subscribe here anymore. I think you know how to do it now. And I release one every Thursday. So when you're subscribed, you actually get a notification of it. All right, so that's it for me. I look forward to connecting with you next week again. Bye for now.